Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Risk Media. Today, I'm going to talk about some of the security incidences that have been reported within Kenya. Majorly, we're looking at the week that has occurred. As we start, we're going to look at one of the main activity whereby there was an incident that actually was reported at All Saints Cathedral. Whereby there was a public participation and budget accountability forum hosted by Kenya Human Rights Commission. So where violence actually was disrupted by coordinated groups suspected to be goons. So what we know is that this incident occurred on 12th. One person has been arrested, and it is believed that this was a politically coordinated attack, whereby we have, as we've been able to see videos on the CCTV, is that several groups of people arrived at cathedral, which caused chaos. They robbed actually participants of personal items such as mobile phones, which actually raises most of the concern in terms of how it was coordinated, and this group of this suspect, they aimed at disrupting the entire event. Police responded as it is believed, whereby the police responded by firing warning shot in the air to disperse the attackers, and as we have managed to see the footage. The footage confirmed organized movements showing individuals idling outside the building and forcing entry. So I'll be able to show you a video here on one of the persons that was one of the suspects that was arrested, and he was actually interrogated, and the police are currently investigating the matter as we speak. We've also received a lot of the attack actually has received a lot of condemnations. The Interreligious Council of Kenya, IRCK, and civil society groups issued statement on 13th, strongly condemning the attack as infringement on constitutional freedoms and peaceful civil engagement. What we know is that the police were aware of this exercise, and they were also at the site, whereby they managed to disperse the group and arrest the suspect. So the matter is still under investigation. Actually, the same attack is linked to urban crime on the same day, and a gang of motorbike, including one observer registration, was filmed committing robberies and wavering through traffic around the Valley Arcade area. Public observation linked the individual to the cathedral disruptions, highlighting heightened anxiety over organized urban crime and response times. So we've had all this violence that has been reported within parts, especially targeting such kind of organized event, where we expect the police to make sure that they remain vigilant and be able to protect general public and people who are hosting such kind of event. There are also other incidences that are actually political violence that was reported in Kisii. That is on June 13th. Martin's Murumba Catholic Church clashes, whereby following the official opening of the parish in Iranda, Kitutu Chache South constituency, clashes erupted between rival political youths groups shortly after attending a political leaders departed. So casualties and damage, unknown number of youth sustained injuries. One woman was assaulted, and at least 6 motorcycles were destroyed along Iranda Township Church route. So the status, authorities are investigating the trigger and organization behind the clashes. No arrest has been yet confirmed to have been done by the police. So ongoing operations and political monitoring, as we know that we are currently in a political season, whereby yesterday we saw the president was also within the western part of Kenya, and as well as the united position that is, they had already announced their tour, and we're expecting that today is going to be their final leg. Yesterday, they wanted to access some certain areas within Kakamega, whereby because of the presidential activities that was also there, the president, he also had an event within the same area. They were also not allowed to access certain areas, as we've been able to see within the public domain. So today is going to be the final tour. So what we actually doing is that we monitoring the same situation. So there's going to be regional tour is going to be on the final day today, as it was announced by Rigathi Gachagua, who is one of the leaders of the opposition. He had announced that after this Western tour, he's going to take a break of at least 1 month to be able to re-strategize as they choose, as they intend to finalize on the strategy, as they choose the flag bearer for the united opposition. So today we expect the final series of the coordinated stopover and rallies across major hubs in Bungoma and Trans Nzoia counties. Areas of operation rallies are actively scheduled in Kababi, Chwele, Kitale Town, Kiminini, Naitiri, and Masiku. So in terms of security strategy, high density crowd accumulated and anticipated on the main rally hub in Kitale Town. So localized traffic disruption along the main transit corridors linking these towns are expected throughout the area. So this weekend there are going to be political activities across the country. So currently we've also seen that also in the Mwananchi group led by Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna, that is on June 14th today, is expected to is executing a targeted mobilization drive in Thika Town, that is in Kiambu County. So areas of operation, delegation is scheduled to start with the church service within Thika Town before transition to public rally. The main political rally will be held at the grounds opposite Kivulini, Kisii Estate, adjacent to the leather industry area. So we expect that there are going to be political rallies here and there during this weekend. So we expect as the general public, make sure that you exercise caution when you're approaching these rallies, where the crowds are, and make sure that you maintain alert and vigilance as you approach these crowded areas. Finally, we have also received that there is going to be in terms of today is actually on 14th June. So what happens today is that the Minister of Energy is going to announce fuel adjustment, and in terms of the pricing. So we've already heard from the media that EPRA is expected to announce the prices today, and as we've been able to see across the social media, is that the prices are going to reflect as follows. They're going to be petrol is going to decrease with cents, 0.22 cents, and diesel is going to decrease with 10 shillings. So I don't know how you feel, because the government had promised last month that they are going to reduce fuel effective from this month. So we expect that the public is going to react on this fuel prices adjustment, because the petrol 0.24 cents, then diesel at around 10 shillings. So we're going to expect the public is going to react to this, as well as the larger political, especially the opposition leaders. They're going to actually be able to react to this, as well as the matatu operators, whereby last month they had a meeting with the government, and the government had promised that they were also going to look at the fuel price adjustment this month. So I don't know, as a general citizen, how do you feel about this adjustment? Because is it sustainable to you, or do you see the cost of living going up, or what was your expectation to the government when it comes to fuel adjustment? So stick it here, Risk Media. We'll make sure that we keep you updated on the current security occurrence and updates, to make sure that, to also assist you to make sure that you keep safe wherever you are. Thank you.